Hello, little explorers, and welcome back to Hive Hollow Adventures. Today, we're joining our speedy friend, Ilo, for a very special story called Ilo Learns Bubble Breaths. The meadow was buzzing with excitement. Can you hear it? Bees of every size and stripe were darting between the tall, sweet-smelling clover stalks, their wings sparkling like tiny jewels in the morning sun. It was the day of the annual Pollen Dash, the most thrilling athletic race in all of Hive Hollow. Everyone was ready, their wings whirring in anticipation. A wise old bee with a booming voice stood on a large mushroom, ready to start the race. He looked at all the eager young faces and shouted, "Ready, set, buzz!" And just like that, they were off. A dozen young bees zoomed into the air, a whirlwind of black and yellow. They weaved between the colorful flowers, their pads like invisible ribbons in the sky. And leading the pack was our friend, Ilo. He darted ahead at lightning speed, his wings whirring so fast they were just a blur, like a hummingbird that had a sip of espresso. He zipped past the bees with a whoosh, looped gracefully around a giant, sunny sunflower, and practically somersaulted through the finish line, landing with a proud little bounce. I was first. I was the fastest. Ilo buzzed with pride, his chest puffed out. He turned around, expecting to see everyone cheering for him. But when he looked back, he saw that the judges, a group of very serious older bees, were still busy tallying the points. They were checking everything so carefully. Some bees had collected extra shimmering clover dust on their legs, which earned them bonus points. Others had completed tricky bonus loops around the twisty vines, and that counted for a lot, too. Winning wasn't just about being the fastest. "What's taking so long?" Ilo groaned, tapping his little bee feet impatiently. His wings started to flutter with frustration. "Ross is always so slow with the counting. It better be my team that won, and I'd better find out right now." He couldn't stand still. He started zipping in anxious circles, his mind buzzing just as fast as his wings. The waiting felt like forever, and his happy feeling from winning the race was starting to fizzle away into a grumpy cloud. Just then, a gentle, shimmering light caught his eye. Queen Bee Blossom, the kind and wise ruler of Hive Hollow, fluttered down beside Ilo. Her wings didn't buzz loudly like the others. They shimmered softly, like moonlight on a calm pond. Her presence always had a calming effect on the whole hive. She smiled warmly at the restless little bee. "Dear Ilo," she said, her voice as soft as a flower petal, "your thoughts are racing even faster than your wings did in the race." Ilo stopped his frantic circling and blinked, his antennae twitching. "They are?" "Yes," the queen nodded. "And when our minds race like that, it can feel very wobbly and uncomfortable. Let me show you something magical to help. It's called bubble breaths." Ilo tilted his head, looking puzzled. "Bubble what? I don't see any bubbles." "Oh, you make them with your breath," Queen Bee Blossom explained with a twinkle in her eye. "Just watch me." She pretended to lift an imaginary bubble wand. "First, you breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose, just like you're smelling the sweetest flower in the meadow. 1, 2, 3. Ilo watched her, his curiosity growing. "Then," she continued, "you hold that sweet breath for just a moment. And now, blow it out very gently through your mouth, as if you're trying to make the biggest, most beautiful, shimmering bubble in the entire world." A slow, steady pull-off. Ilo decided to try. He took a quick breath in and then, huff, the air came out in a short, grumpy puff. It wasn't a bubble at all. It was more like a sneeze. Queen Bee Blossom didn't laugh. She just smiled her kind smile and said, "That's a good first try, Ilo. The trick is to be slow and gentle. Let's try again together. Breathe in with me. Smell the honeysuckle." Ilo closed his eyes and took another breath, this time slower. He imagined the sweet smell of his favorite flowers. Then, he held it for a second before blowing out. Pull off. This time, the air flowed out in a long, soft stream. It felt different. "Wonderful," praised the queen. "Let's do another." They did another bubble breath, and then another. With each slow, gentle breath, Ilo felt a change. His twitching wings began to relax and settle by his sides. His mind, which had felt like a noisy, buzzing hive full of worried thoughts, started to feel more like a calm, quiet garden at dawn. The angry, impatient feeling melted away like morning dew in the sunshine. He felt his shoulders relax, and a little smile returned to his face. The world seemed to slow down, and he could hear the gentle hum of the meadow again. The bubble breaths were indeed magical. He felt peaceful, ready to wait calmly for the results, no matter what they were. And so, our little friend Ilo learned a wonderful new secret. He learned that even when you feel buzzy and frustrated, you can always find your calm with a few simple bubble breaths. Thank you for joining us on this adventure in Hive Hollow. Remember to practice your own bubble breaths whenever you feel a little wobbly. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more stories from our buzzing friends. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.